Stella, um, the last year before she graduated from law school, and then she did some externship in Hong Kong the summer. So when she was in the summer, I think she graduated in 1987. So they supposed to be, this is 1986. And she went to China, that's Guangzhou, Guangdong, Guangzhou, with some of her classmates. That's 1986 in China. Okay, Stella graduated from George Washington Law School, 1987. And that's in Washington, D.C., Stephen. That's really our happy years. And then Stephen was on the way to medical school, and Stella graduated from law school. Especially their daddy proud how those two young people accomplish everything. He was very happy. So at the dinner, we were busy the whole weekend, and I stayed with Stella a little longer. I think Stephen, his dad, they came back to Chicago earlier. Look at how happy they both. It's a part of the graduation. And then we give a bigger party for Stella graduation. That's back at our home, Barrington Hills. A family picture. My dear husband. Look at him. You know, in late 1980, I think it's 1990 or 1989. I don't know how did I start to think. I work at one day a week at volunteer work for Northwestern Hospital. Besides the hospital is in Chicago, and then my husband's office is in Elgin. And then my husband said, "What you are doing?" I don't know. I just said maybe it is better for me and then to do one day volunteer work for the big hospital, especially in the OB/GYN department. But I only tried it for 3 months. I gave up. I told the hospital I cannot do. That's too much time involved. I said, I don't have the time. They put my picture with my name. That's Stephen was in, I think he was in medical school now. When Stephen was in medical school, I think it's in 1991, Dave invited Casey and Stephen, Stella to Alaska fishing trip. David was Casey, the oldest son. Look how big a fish he got. That's Dave. That's Stella. That's Stephen. That's his wife. That's his two children. That's my husband. So I told him, I said, you should never never go into any medical profession. Real happy. He's a really big politician. I say it's too bad he wasn't born in United States. Otherwise, he can run for mayor, for senator, for Congress. Yeah, he's happy with his fishing, and now he's happy. He picked up the golf game. I think it's middle 80. He came home. He said now because he quit his obstetric care 1987. So once when he's not deliver baby anymore, and he really enjoying his work as a gynecology. So he's doing major surgery, maybe 2, 3 major surgery a week. And then after 4 afternoon, he's seeing his patient, not heavily. So one day he came home. He said that one of the doctor told me I should pick up golfing because I have all this free time. I said, usually when the people doing all those sports when they are younger, he said, no, 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 anything I learn, I will learn that really fast. Everyone's surprised. He started golfing, I think, in 1986 or 87. And then by the time on 1992, and he can beat, if he's in the team, he can beat everyone in his team. And every Sunday, they have a group of doctor, just like this group, go to golfing. If who lost the game, and then supposed to take the whole group out for lunch. And he's happy there. So when he came home Sunday afternoon, he always say he's not hungry anymore because they fed him. That's one of my picture. I think it's early 90 now. I think it's early 90. That's his birthday. We have a beautiful condo in downtown Chicago, Lakeshore Drive. They call it Harbor Point. We are on the 46th floor. And we bought all those beautiful condo. Our children, Stephen, stayed there when he went to medical school, first year. And then he came home, he complained. He cannot stay in that condo. He has to find some apartment near his medical school. Okay, that's before my husband got sick. I think it's 1993. I told him we went to Lake Tahoe. No, 1993, we went to the Lake Tahoe because he has a convention down there. And then he went to the golf course playing golf afternoon. And then in the evening, he told me, he said that he never felt wonderful to play golf in Lake Tahoe, the golf course. I said, why? He said, surrounded by all the mountains in the valley. And all the hotel at that time we stayed, they tried to sell timeshare. We bought a timeshare in Lake Tahoe. It is very sad. Right after we bought the time 1993, and in 1995 he has a mild stroke. We went back once because Lake Tahoe, the high altitude, he cannot breathe. His heart. We never going back there. We never go back there anymore. So even today, we still have that timeshare. No one's using it anymore.